many tournaments are you doing maybe like in a month?
Yeah, we had 600 tournaments last month. Yeah, and most of them are hosted by grassroots organizers around the world.
Lights, camera, action.
What's up guys, Icy here, final day of GDC 2023 with Web3 Gamer. I've got Chris, the founder of Community Gaming. Stoked to see you here, Chris. How you doing?
Doing great, man. The energy is amazing here. I've been going to GDC for like 5-6 years, and I think this is the biggest one I've been to yet. And there's a lot of Web3 folks, which is great to see.
Chris, first, talk to me about Community Gaming. How did that come to be and what is it?
Yeah, so it's a Web3 enabled esports tournament platform. Basically, we're building payment infrastructure to enable players to earn and achieve. It got started based in New York City. We were running events every single weekend. I would go home, send out 40 PayPal payments, and be like, I don't want to do this anymore. There must be a better way. So we built an entire all-in-one solution that has smart contract-based payments, aggregates the prize money together, distributes it to up to 100 players in one tournament. You can use it on Avalanche, Polygon, Solana, and you can pay out 100 people for 1 penny. So it's really solving that pain point of getting players paid immediately and securely.
Yeah, I love that. How many people are hosting like tournaments? How many tournaments are you doing maybe like in a month?
Yeah, we had 600 tournaments last month. Yeah, and most of them are hosted by grassroots organizers around the world. We have this really big grant program, and so we really want to sponsor and supercharge those grassroots events, right? The young organizer from Latin America, Southeast Asia, right? They need the extra support, the marketing side and the monetary support. And so they could be playing Web2 games like Free Fire, Mobile Legends, they could be playing Axie Infinity, EV.io, and we want to be there to help supercharge them.
I love that. How does it feel being here now at GDC and seeing the crypto gaming presence, seeing like the energy around gaming, being in the space for a few years, building, through everything?
Yeah, it's that convergence that we've been talking about, right? Like a couple of years ago, you never would have seen a giant Avalanche gaming booth here, taking up such a large area. So it's the culmination of like, these are just fun games, right? And these features are purely additive to it, right? It's not about, this is a DeFi app, right? These are really fun games. And so seeing such a big presence of Web3 companies, infrastructure is really amazing.
Yeah, I love that. What's next for Community Gaming, right? Like how are you gonna take what you're doing and propel us forward?
Yeah, so even though we're seeing encouraging signs with a lot of Web3 companies here, there's still perception issues, right? Yeah. The average gamer doesn't understand that this is not just about flawed tokenomics and low quality games, right, and broken promises. There's a lot of high quality game studios that have been building for the past 2-3 years, and they're finally coming to market this year into next. And so we want to host our own, call it GDC for Web3, right? And it's called 3XP. We just announced it last week. Avalanche is actually one of the premium sponsors. And let's see if I can do a little plug here. You got 3XP coming June 8th, June 9th at the Pasadena Convention Center in LA. And this is going to be the premier marketing destination for Web3 games, right? 3 main components. We have the esports arena. This is a huge 60 by 60 square foot arena, 30 PCs. You're going to have Twitch influencers there, esports pros, and all the best Web3 gaming pros as well. And they're going to be playing the best that Web3 games have to offer from the esports and competitive side. Then you have 80,000 square feet, probably almost as big as GDC, of booth space. So you're going to be able to walk up and play these games, right? Getting hands on controllers, hands on mice and keyboards. We got to show these gamers that there are great games out there and that they don't have to go download a zip file and buy an expensive NFT, right? These are accessible games. And then finally, you got the main stage. We're streaming that right to Twitch. There's going to be talks, there's going to be presentation, keynote speeches, and this is all being live streamed on Twitch on our channel, 3xp.gg, June 8th, June 9th.
What drove you to want to do this and do it this big?
Community Gaming's been working with all these studios and they're just not quite ready to launch yet, right? But there's so much excitement out there. So we really wanted to give them a marketing destination, right? To show off their big announcements, gameplay trailer reveals, right? Get those influencers from the traditional esports space. Those are the ones that can actually create a sea change of perception, right? We really need to move past like the Bored Apes narrative and show that these games are fun first and foremost. And so we really just wanted to have a gigantic space where they can show it off.
What are your hopes for that event turning into in the future?
So year one, we're hoping for around 3,000 attendees and up to 60 exhibitors. And then from there, we're going to have this be an annual event. Every single year, we're going to host it in the US, and then we may even expand it outside the US in the future.
Talk to me a little bit about that strategy. Like, why did you choose to do that?
Yes, we want sort of this Web 2 versus Web 3 content vibe going on.
Cool.
And so we don't want to shy away from the stigmas, right? If we invite a traditional esports influencer and they don't like this game, then they can share that to the audience, right?
Yeah.
We really want them to go head to head against the Brysons of the world and really explain what these games are and how they feel about them.
Yeah.
So it's bringing the two worlds together and getting them to chat and mingle and give feedback on these games.
That's so exciting, man. I cannot wait. June 8th, June 9th, Pasadena Convention Center, LA, Los Angeles, 3XP. Chris, thank you so much for your time, man.
Thanks for inviting me.
Cheers.